The North Wind. One day, the North Wind saw a boy carrying a bag of flour. Just as the boy turned into his street, the North Wind blew the bag out of his hand and swept it right away.
"That North Wind!"
cried the boy in anger. He followed the North Wind right to his house.
"You took away the only bag of flour we had,"
He told the North Wind.
"What will my mother cook for our supper? I'm so hungry."
The North Wind felt rather ashamed and tried to make up for the mischief he had done.
"Here, take this tablecloth,"
He said.
"If you spread it on the table, you shall have everything you wish to eat."
"All right,"
said the boy, and took the tablecloth and started for home. However, he had run very far chasing the North Wind. It soon got dark.
"I'll stay the night at an inn,"
he thought.
"Beans, bread, and meat,"
ordered the boy as he spread out his tablecloth in his room at the inn. The food appeared magically on the tablecloth. The boy tucked in and then went to bed. The sly innkeeper had watched all this through the keyhole. Late at night, he quietly stole the tablecloth while the boy slept soundly. The next morning, the boy was hungry again, but there was no tablecloth and so no breakfast. The boy went right back to the North Wind and complained.
"You are a cheat, North Wind. You have taken back your tablecloth."
"No,"
said the North Wind.
"that is not the way I work. But I will give you a ram this time,"
he said.
"Each time you rub his wool, he will drop a piece of gold from his mouth. Look after him well."
The boy ran back and found the ram at the door of the stable behind the inn. He caught the ram by the rope around its neck and led it slowly up the stairs of the inn to his room. By now the boy was hungry because it was night again. So he patted the ram on its back. The ram lowered its head and a piece of gold dropped from its mouth.
"Good old North Wind,"
said the boy. He paid the innkeeper with the piece of gold for his stay and supper. He slept soundly that night with the ram for his pillow. When the boy awoke in the morning, his head was upon the floor and the ram was gone. He blamed the North Wind again.
"You have taken back your ram."
The North Wind said nothing. He put a queer-looking stick into a bag and gave it to the boy. He told him to go back and lock his door tightly at night. That night the boy was woken up by screams. He opened his eyes to see the innkeeper running about in his room, being chased and beaten by the stick.
"Help! Help!"
the innkeeper cried. The boy quickly realized that the innkeeper had stolen his gifts.
"Give me back my ram,"
said the boy.
"Get it! It is hidden in the barn,"
said the innkeeper.
"Give me back my tablecloth,"
said the boy.
Take it! Take it! It is in the kitchen!"
screamed the innkeeper. The boy went out and found his ram in the barn and the tablecloth in the kitchen. He came back to the room.
"Stop! Stick! Stop now!"
he said. The stick stopped and jumped into the bag. The boy picked up the bag and the tablecloth. Then, leading the ram by a rope, he went back home. His mother was very glad to see him, and they lived happily ever after.